Right, we're back. It's Don't Mess with Jim. It's Six Nations, and this episode is brought to you by Isuzu. Look at us. We're bringing on sponsors, we're bringing on brands, but not any brands. We're bringing on a very good one. We've done a bit of work at RugbyPass with Isuzu, and I'll be doing a weekly vlog with them. Do you know what a vlog is?
I know all about vlogs.
I didn't. Apparently, I'm going to look cool as anything. It's what the cool kids do. So, going to be using GoPros, going to be in one of their trucks, interviewing the lads around the Six Nations, up to Edinburgh, to Cardiff. I don't know how I'm going to get it to Dublin, but I am, and we're going to be going there around the Six Nations. It's been a big talking point in recent weeks, recent months really, because there's the big question out there whether France, under Shaun Edwards, will be contenders for the Six Nations this year. Big questions around that. Fabien Galthié now at the helm. He was obviously there during the World Cup. We know that. I've worked with Fabien Galthié before, and I'm not a big fan. I will be 100% honest. Didn't like the bloke. Didn't like the way that he went around with his business. But look, times have changed. I've changed since then. He might have changed. He was at Montpellier when I was there for a season, and it's difficult sometimes because the culture, from being from the UK and France, it's very different. And you get lost in translation sometimes. Let's leave it at that. But let's look at how France will fare with Fabien Galthié. They've made a load of changes into the squad with Shaun Edwards in the mixer. Massive call for Shaun Edwards to go to France. Love the bloke. Don't know him personally. Had a few interactions with him, but love him as a coach. France, for me, what have they been lacking in recent years? Bit of organisation. When the going gets tough and the chips are down, they struggle to roll their sleeves up and get on with it. They're very emotion-driven, but emotion-driven in terms of they come across as, I moan, it's not good, and blame. And so I think it's a cultural thing. And that isn't me being harsh. That's me having been on the pitch with players that have played for France and played in the top 14 as well. But with someone like Shaun Edwards, what you'll get is someone that is hard-nosed. He understands the game inside out. He understands defence inside out. And he knows how to get the best out of his players. Look what he's done at all the places that he's been. Rugby League, smashed it. Obviously, Wasps, smashed it. Wales, smashed it. The British and Irish Lions, he smashed it. So there's some funny clips going round. Or there was a funny clip going round where he did an interview in French. It was hilarious. Have you seen it or not? Yeah, he's obviously trying to speak French. Like, Trey en bas, rest en bas, the placage, hard man, off the line. And I'm taking the piss a little bit there, but what he's done within that French squad is come up with a few French terminologies that they all understand, and then they've put them into practice. There's stuff on YouTube that I've seen from the French Rugby Union that they've posted, and they're doing these micro skills. They look the most organised I've ever seen them. And I know sometimes you can't get a gauge necessarily of watching something on YouTube or on social media, but you look at these micro drills that they're doing, I don't think they've ever done them before. And I'm saying that with my experiences of being in France, is a lot of it was just play, jouer. We know the game's moved on. France looks a lot better in the World Cup. Kick chase, their defence was better. I know Shaun Edwards weren't there. They look fitter, they look leaner. And if it wasn't for Varmahina's red card, who knows what could have happened. And obviously the game against England didn't go ahead. So we never really got a gauge into where this French team are. We know that they've got world-class players. The under-20s have won the last two World Cup. Fabien Galthié has picked a lot of them players now in this French team, surrounded by some very, very good players, some world-class players. Vakatawa in the centre. They've got Penaud in the wing, Dupont at 9. Intermac as well. These are young lads who are going places. So it'd be interesting to see what people think, but also we're going to see France evolve this Six Nations and see if they can actually do something. Shaun Edwards, you are the man. Trey en bas, placage. That's tackle in French, tackle in French.